Hi everybody, I'd like to show you some simple shoulder opening up exercises. Most of the day is spent arms forward, so whether it's sitting at a computer or driving or even cycling, some sports are here. So very rarely during the day we're doing movements where we bring the arms back. So the muscles in the front will get shorter, the muscles at the back will get weaker and we become more rounded in the posture. So these are kind of very nice and kind of even gives us more space to breathe and open the rib cage. So starting off, interlink the fingers at the back and squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift up the arms. So always be aware of if any of these exercises cause you pain. There's a different types of sensations. You can feel you're stretching, you're pulling, you're squeezing, but it shouldn't be painful. Just kind of respecting the body and tuning into the body in so many different ways. And release. And one more time. So drop the shoulders first. Also keep the stomach in so that we're not arching the back here. And lift up the arms. Really squeeze your scapulas together. And then lift a little bit more, little bit more. So this is very easy even to do throughout the day when we're taking the break from the computer. Recommend it every 25 minutes and standing or moving for 5 minutes. Okay, and next one. So bring the arms together and make it like a steeple with your index fingers. Inhale and then exhale. Lift up the arms and then keep your ribs in so that we're not popping the ribs up. And really reach your arms up towards the sky. Keep your shoulders down all the time. Take another breath, and then do a big circle. And then one more time. Lift up the arms, really reach, and then bring them back. Very good. Okay, next one, lying down. And it's handy to have a pillow for this one. So grab a pillow and lying on your right hand side. And that's nice and sort of comfortable. So when you're without the pillow, it's the head is dropping. Bring the knees forward, so bend them 90 degrees. Lie on your shoulder, bring your arms together and inhale and exhale here. And as you inhale, bring the arm back. Keep your hips and knees stacked on top of each other, but bring your arms back and let your head follow your fingertips. And then come back forward. So watch that you don't have a wall behind you like I do here. Inhale. Actually just make sure you breathe. So one more the other way. And then hopefully soon you get the arm all the way to the floor, but watch that the hips are still on top of each other. And then back down. Okay, one more of these. So lift up the arm and then really feel that kind of stretch on the front of the shoulder, opening, go, and release. And then let's do same on the other side. So turn around on the left side. Bring the head back, resting on the pillow, knees are bent, hands together to start with, and then bring your arm back. And then keep your eyes, so let your eyes guide the movement. And so just think that your shoulders are smiling here as they open up and being stretched in a different way than kind of normal during the day. Movement allows. And one more time. And release. Very good. Lie on the back. So this is not just for the shoulder but also for the hip and lower back. So straighten your right leg out, lift up your left knee, place your right hand on top of the left knee, bring the left knee across to the right, and then bring your left arm back. So here, so keeping the left arm firmly on the floor. So usually we focus on the hip and the back on this one, but here let's focus on the arm. So this is where our emphasis is. So feel that your arm is not coming off the floor, and while breathing, and feel that every time you breathe out, you allow yourself to drop deeper into the stretch. So 15-20 seconds for these type of stretches is good. Of course you can hold longer, but maybe not less than that. Release, and same on the other side. Straighten the left leg out, lift up the right knee, left hand on top of the right knee, bring it across, stretch your right arm back, and breathe. So the eyes are always looking at the hands, so the head will follow that rotation of the spine. And exhale one more time. Very good. And if your back felt a bit tight there, you can give it a little stretch as well. Always good. Nice. Okay, for the next one, come up onto the all fours on hands and knees. And so find your neutral spine. So you're not rounded, you're not hollowed, it's just straight. And keep your knees hip width apart. And I'm starting with my left hand. So bring the left hand underneath your body on the right. So imagine this is that gap what your right arm and your right leg forms. And then reach, imagine somebody's pulling you from the left arm. You can bend your right elbow a little bit. So it's called a needling exercise. And then lift your left arm. If that somehow feels painful, it's easier when you bend your elbow and then try to get your elbow towards the floor, ceiling. And then again, and then this time you can even bring your left shoulder towards the floor, and then needle, and one more. So imagine the thread is just a bit too long and you have to pull it through your well, whatever you're repairing, sewing a button. And for last time. Very good. Okay, and then the other side. So this time the right hand is going to go underneath the left, bend the left elbow, reach, 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 and lift the arms to the ceiling. And notice the side difference. We're not exactly equal on left and right, so pay attention even to how does it feel on this side. Sometimes it's relevant which arm is dominant and non-dominant side. Dominant side could be stiffer because it's just been kind of used or even abused more, but not always the pattern. And one more time, reach up. Okay, next one. Let's come into a lunge posture. So maybe I'll turn this way so I can face you, and place, so you're on the knee and on the right knee, left leg is bent, and now place your right hand beside the left foot and lift up your left arm to the ceiling. And every time you breathe out, see can you bring your left arm a little bit back and a little bit more. So make sure you're not straining anything, but it's okay if it's a little bit challenging. If you want to make this exercise harder, you can curl your toes and lift up your right leg. So for those of us who've done yoga, so this is a classical yoga pose. Okay, one more breath here and release. Okay, let's change the side. This time, right leg forward. Place the left hand on the floor and lift the right arm to the sky, and then look at your hand as well. If the neck feels uncomfortable, you can always adjust, maybe look forward, or if you need to look down, and reach, and now bring your right arm back even more. If you want to lift up that left knee as well, feel free to do that. And maybe smile. And bring the right arm back one more time, and release. Couple more exercises. So lying on the floor, forehead on the floor, and see can you activate your stomach muscle here slightly. So just imagine you're holding a beautiful flower under your belly and you don't want to crush it. So keep your belly away from that, something beautiful and fragile. Okay, first bring your arms forward and slide your shoulder blades down. So this is again a Superman flying here, or Superwoman. Okay, and lift your front of the legs and the knees off the floor. Lift your forehead off the floor and lift your arms off the floor. Slide your shoulder blades down and hold. Little bit of tightness across the lower back is normal, pain is not. Hold. Lift the arms a little bit higher. We're all different in our flexibilities here. And then slowly release. And then next one, bring your arms down by the sides. So palms on the floor, and stretch out these fingers as well. So all that typing and little tendon work all the time and muscle work. So spread the fingers. Okay, slide the shoulder blades down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift up the arms, lift up the legs, and then going flying here, and then lift up the arms. And a little bit more, so imagine you shooting happy, peaceful rockets from your fingertips. Really let the arms shoot behind you. Stomach in, check in with that flower. Is it still as it was, or is it a little bit just crushed? And then back down. Okay, and then last one. Interlink the fingers and have it just above your sacrum. Okay, and now really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push the shoulders down. Lift up the arms. So this time keep your legs on the floor. And then lift up a little bit higher. Squeeze the shoulders even more. One more time. Lift a little bit higher if you can. One more time. And softly release. Well done. And now finishing this with a stretch. So it's after these extension exercises, it's always important to stretch out the back, that it doesn't stay tight, and then you think that, oh, I can't do the exercise, but it's actually just we need to counterbalance things. Keep your knees a little bit wider, and then walk your hands forward and let your forehead drop towards the floor. It may not touch the floor, and lift up the lower arms. So have a little bit activity in the arms, so they're not just relaxed there, but they're reaching forward. So the weight is on the fingertips, and imagine that there is connection through the fibers from the fingertips down to your sit bones. So that's that lengthening taking place. And then let your head drop down between the shoulders, and let that be your resting pose, but an active resting pose. We are still working. And take one more breath here. And then slowly walk yourself up. And well done. This was a good workout.